beer.
Guys, have any advice for artists who want to break into the music industry?
Definitely. Plug yourself online all day, every day. I mean, in today's society, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have YouTube. YouTube's insane because not only can they hear you, but they can see you. You know, YouTube's all about the video. So if you record yourself singing your own songs or singing other people's music, like someone's gonna check it out, and if they like it, then they're gonna tell more people about it, and a lot of people will see it. So I would say find what you're good at and practice, 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 practice. And put yourself online. It'll help a lot.
And what has been one of the greatest parts about being in a band with your friends?
I think being a band with our friends, it makes it more real. It makes it, for us, you know, the fact that we've known each other since, you know, 5, 6, 7 years for some of us, you know, not mentioned for a few years. It just makes it real. Everything we experience, we've been in high school together. We've been at, you know, pool parties together. We've done all different kinds of stuff. It has nothing to do with this, and so we have that connection, and we can reference that when we're doing this.
And yeah, because that, like, I mean, yeah, we're working. Well, technically we're not. We're having fun, but like, well, in certain situations, because we're friends, we know how to make the most out of everything. You know, we'll be doing an interview, and we'll turn it into just like this big party. You know, we know because we click so well together. We know how to have a good time with each other.
Okay. What would you be doing if you weren't in the band?
For this, I work at an office supply store, and I was going to college for radiology, which is like X-ray stuff. It's super boring, so I'd probably be working at an office supply store studying X-ray stuff.
I would be going to school to become a teacher and probably working at an office store.
I was going to school for journalism, actually. I don't know if I really want to do that, but I kind of always knew I wanted to do this. But I went to college.
I would still be doing this. You know, I'd be trying to get a band together, just play shows, nothing out, on the road. Nothing.
How has your family life affected you? Or how has your family life affected you?
I think for all of us, I mean, it's often hard being away from our families for so long. So I've been home maybe 4 days this entire year. But at the same time, it's kind of brought my family together. I think all our families together because it kind of gives us something to talk about. It gives us, they're really excited for us now. I mean, now that all the cool stuff's happening to us, and obviously when we first started this, they were like, "What is this? Being in the band, you know, go to college." But now that, you know, it's starting to work out, and you know, we played awesome shows in front of them, and we've, you know, been on TV and with that, it kind of validates it for them. So they're really excited. It's something for us to talk about. They always call and see what we're doing, you know, what our days like, and just kind of something that brings us together. It's cool.
You know, family comes first, and I think without the support of our families, we probably wouldn't be able to do this. So the fact that they're super in on it, and they support us all the way is great. And like Zach said, you know, they're close now. Like our moms go out to lunch together and stuff. We're not home. It's cool. December 3rd is the next one.
How'd you get the name Allstar Weekend?
Well, when they were first recording demos in Nathan's bedroom, they didn't reference artists as much as they did producers. And there was one producer, Eric Valentine, who produced the entire Shrek soundtrack. And one of the songs on there was All-Star by Smash Mouth. We all grew up loving Smash Mouth, so we went with All-Star. But because you can't have All-Star, you know, like Congress All-Star, All-Star this, All-Star that, we had to add a second word, and because everyone loves the weekends, we just had weekends. It worked. It worked.
It's not that cool, but it works.
How many years have you guys been together?
I think as a, you know, official band, I think somewhere between about 3 years we've been a band. We've been friends for most of our life. I've known Kim for 8 years. I've been in bands with Nathan for 5 or 6 years. So we've known each other for a long time. Just been kind of doing either music or just other fun things like biking together for
Paintballing. Talk about girls. The All-Star Weekend, yeah, 3 years.
yeah.
Next year?
Okay. What song you make sure you play at every single show?
Yeah, definitely Dance Forever, and a different side of me, because that was our first big single, you know, and that's one that we feel that the fans really connect with, because that's where we kind of started out, and so, we're not started out, but that was one of our first big breaks. So we like to start the show with that to get everyone riled up.
We just played this thing in Chicago 2 days ago. We had a short set because we only were allowed to play for a half hour. It was really hard to decide what songs how to play because they're all kind of fun and we like playing all of them. So it was really kind of weird having to like cut some out of not even songs.
Poor guys.
When it comes to your instruments, are you like brand loyal, or will you play anything that's available?
Well, Nathan and I we stick to Gibson because Gibson, they've given us some great opportunities and they've given us some amazing instruments. So we usually play that. But I mean, I started playing a Fender P bass, and I designed my own bass. It kind of just depends on the day, I guess.
I think you get more and more like. The more you play, when you play every night, you start getting comfortable with a certain instrument, a certain brand, and certain things. Like you want consistency in the way you perform and everything you do. So if you're playing the same kind of stuff every night, it just helps you.
Makes you comfortable.
Next.
What do you guys hope to accomplish as a band in the next 5 years?
To play in space. No, just kidding. I don't know. We a year ago, our goals were to get signed and to make an album. And now we've put out an album and a half. We've been signed since last August, and we just take it day by day. In this industry, there's so much going on all the time. Like we've been home maybe 20 days this year, and Zach's been home 4. I've been home almost 20, and Zach's been just riding his butt off. But we want to make the most out of this because we know that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we can't predict what's going to happen. We're just going to go for it and try to get to the top.
Every time we reach a new level, we kind of just go for the next thing. We're always working, we're always aspiring to be better people, better musicians, better artists.
What was it like the first time you heard your song on the radio?
It was weird.
It was weird. We just took over a radio station. We just took over Radio Disney, and we were driving in Zach's car in LA, and we knew that the song was going to be on because we had just taken over, and they told us, all right, around this time it'll be there. So we were listening, and then it came on, but we didn't even realize it was our song for 10 seconds because it's a really weird thing to hear yourself on the radio. But then when we finally realized, we started freaking out, screaming at the people next to us, and it was a good time.
Did you ever expect Allstar Weekend to be where you are now?
I think we've hoped, ever since we started this band, we felt that we had a certain chemistry like that even when we were playing with other bands in our town that they didn't quite have yet, we always felt like there was something to it that was awesome and that felt right to do this. But I mean, we've never had any expectations. We've always just kind of done it because we love it and try to work hard and honest and whatever happens, we appreciate it.
And how much do you think luck and networking are involved in making it big?
I think they're both huge. You could be the most talented musician in the entire world, but if you don't know the right people and if you don't have the luck, then you're not going to make it. But social networking is huge for us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace 24 hours a day, every hour trying to keep our fans updated because we want to keep them as close to us as they can get. We want to let them know what we're doing 24/7, so they get to know us as not just musicians but as people. So I feel like social networking is huge.
I think as far as luck goes, I think luck. You have to have some kind of lucky break. At the same time, our lucky break was we were outside of a Jonas Brothers concert in Hollywood, and we were passing out flyers just that said our band name and our website, and a cast member from Disney took the flyer and put us in this Radio Disney contest. And that's just kind of what broke us into the industry, which was super lucky. But we went to every single show on the Jonas Brothers tour the entire summer in every part of the country, and so we worked. It was lucky, but we also we're doing something every day. It wasn't like we just kind of walked to one show and happened to pass out a flyer. It was like we had the drive and we really wanted it, so we went out to every single. We traveled around the band all summer and went to every single Jonas Brothers show. So it's like a mix of luck and drive and hard work. So kind of how it works.
Everyone, that was amazing. We've got to go down to see a rock show now. So you guys got to go to the dressing room, start warming up. So I'll escort all of you back this way.
Thank you.
Thank you.